Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Glacier Bank Park for Pioneer League Baseball. My name is Scott Gladstone. So excited to have you along for the ride tonight as the Glacier Range Riders host the Great Falls Voyagers in Game 3 of a 6-game series here from the Flathead Valley in northwest Montana. Should be a great matchup between these two sides, as the last two nights have been really everything that the Range Rider fans here have paid to see. It was a close battle, just one run deciding it on Tuesday night before the Range Riders took care of business to a 2-run victory last night. So in terms of the trend, you could say, the Range Riders maybe could win this next game by 3. Wouldn't that be great? 9-8 victory on Tuesday. A 6-4 victory last night. Both games had the tying run on base for the Voyagers late. So they've played it close, and they played it to the very end. These are a Range Rider squad that is in first place right now in the PBL with a 7-1 record. That is one game up on a playoff spot with 3 squads snapping right behind Modesto, Billings, and Boise. Right after that, it's Long Beach and Yuba. Missoula 2 games back of a playoff spot, while Oakland, Ogden, Great Falls, and Idaho Falls and the Red Pocket Mobiles are after that. Last night, great game in general. Range Riders jumped ahead 4-0 in the bottom of the first. They got insurance RBIs from J.D. McLaughlin and Logan Beard. Jake Covey had a great start for the Range Riders and now is 2-0 in his professional career. And despite things getting a little hairy, the Range Riders did survive thanks to Davis Pratt and Jacob Hasty finishing the 9th off. Hasty got the final out for the first save of the season. Logan Beard led the offense 3 for 5, 2 RBIs. Carson Garner had 2 hits, and Kyle Ashworth had 3 walks of the Range Riders' 10 overall. They are still first in the league in walks, which is not a close number. 80 walks over the first 8 games, 10 walks a game, which is an absurd stat. And what's even crazier is that they are in first place by a wide margin. The next closest is 18 behind them. Modesto and Missoula each have 62. Range Riders also lead the league in strikeouts, but the walks certainly are helping out the Range Riders. They are 3rd in the league in on-base percentage. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have lineups for you from the Flathead Valley.
Glacier Bank Park is just so beautiful. The absolutely stunning views, the facility that we have, we're just very fortunate.
This is a place where people can gather throughout the community. The location of the park itself is centrally located within the valley, and as such, it keeps everybody coming from all the different municipalities throughout the valley, and really it's just a hub for the community to meet.
My favorite thing about coming to the ball field is seeing old friends, seeing the beautiful complex, and the staff, how friendly they are. They greet us with friendliness, and the seats are awesome.
We also get to connect with folks as far away as Boston that are here on vacation that actually want to come to a ballpark because I talk them into it because that's how special it is.
So we come to socialize. We love our group and we just have a really good time. Of course, we like watching the game too. And we like to win.
Numbness and tingling in the hand can make you lose your grip. Hi, I'm Dr. Nate Fogel. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and hand specialist here at Logan Health. Repetitive actions can lead to a condition called carpal tunnel. Left untreated, these symptoms can interfere with your daily life. Our fellowship-trained hand surgeons offer patient-specific care to help you regain control. Here's to getting a grip on life.
Welcome back in. Glacier Range Riders and the Great Falls Voyagers just about ready to get go from the Flathead Valley here in northwestern Montana. Let's check on the starting lineups for both sides. First for the Glacier Range Riders, it is J.D. McLaughlin leading off. Logan Beard bats second. Carson Garner will bat third. Jake Millen fourth. Carson Horning fifth. Tommy Rover, the designated hitter, will bat sixth. Sauger, Singer, and Ashworth round out the starting 9 as Kyle Singer is the shortstop today. Jacob Steele gets the day off in the starting lineup. On the other side, the starting lineup for the Great Falls Voyagers, as announced by manager Sean Repay. Vincent Temesferi leads off as Redahan had a late substitution out. He got pinch hit for in the 9th, and hopefully it's just something minor as he's kept out of the starting lineup, the team leader in batting average. Temesferi will lead off in center field. Will Rogers bats second, plays DH. Tommy Specht will be the right fielder. Middle three in the lineup is Ott, Cruz, and Smack, and the bottom three are Swenda, Barranca, and Lowengar. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, we will have first pitch from Glacier Bank Park. Do not touch that dial. It's the Range Riders and the Voyagers coming right up.
This is Johns Manville, built on experience, guided by people who believe every detail matters. We manufacture commercial roofing systems with purpose, combining performance, protection, and long-term reliability. From the science behind our products to the trust earned on every job, we focus on what lasts and what comes next. Steady leadership, proven performance. Johns Manville Commercial Roofing Systems.
Welcome back in. Scott Gladstone here with you as we are just about to have the national anthem live in stadium, so we'll let you hear it and feel like you're a part of the action. The Range Riders and the Voyagers enjoy our national anthem sung live in the stadium.
She is a senior at Glacier High School and will be attending Emerson College in the fall for her Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Theater and Performance. At this time, please rise, if you are able, and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
When you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the still there. Oh, say does that there? Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
In stadium as the Range Riders and the Great Falls Voyagers prepare to go from Glacier Bank Park in the Flathead Valley. My name's Scott Gladstone. I'll be your co-pilot for the next couple hours as we embark upon this journey together. It is game number 9 of the PBL season and home game number 3 for the Glacier Range Riders here on this Thursday, May 28th. Hopefully you are having a good finish to your week, and hey, tomorrow's Friday. You made it through Thursday. Let's have some fun together today and this weekend. And let's get you all 9 innings of a broadcast on the stream. Starting pitcher for the Glacier Range Riders is Evan Langston. Langston will get his second start as a professional, as he's brought out to the tunes of mountain music. Product of Spring Hill College. Before that, University of Colorado Springs, UCCS. Also played at Western Carolina to finish up his collegiate career, but spent the most time gaining 15 wins at D2 Spring Hill. Over that time, had an ERA just under 6, and for the Catamounts last spring, appeared in 17 games and 2 starts. Also played for the Bismarck Larks in the Northwoods League last summer. Julian Sauger, the catcher. Carson Garner over at third base. Kyle Singer will be the shortstop. Logan Beard at second base. Jake Millen at first. The outfield from left to right is Carson Horning, J.D. McLaughlin, and Kyle Ashworth. Vincent Temesferi to lead it off as we are just about set for baseball. Temesferi, great start to his season after he was the number 9 batter on opening night. A .320 clip, playing in all 8 games coming in. And this one a tapper to third. He's got speed, but it's just foul. Garner grabs it to the left of the third base back. A 1 count, no outs, top of the first inning. Temesferi from not too far away, at least where he finished up his collegiate career, Gonzaga University out there in Spokane. This one hit on the ground towards third. Needs a good throw from Garner, and it is. 5-3 put out for 1 gone quickly. Not too much of a power pitcher is Evan Langston. He's going to allow his defense to play. 15 strikeouts, 9 walks in 15 and the third inning at Bismarck with the Larks. Up steps Will Rogers, the tremendous two-way player out of the University of Michigan. This one laced into left field. Base knock came off the bat clean in terms of the exit velo. Will Rogers has himself a base knock, which will help out the 182 batting average he's coming in here with. 1 out single. Rogers, former Arizona State Sun Devil, then 2 years at Michigan, like I said, pitching and batting. Decent numbers, stealing bases. He has 36 over his post-prep career. This one into shallow right field. Ashworth will watch it hop twice. A base knock on by Tommy Specht. Rogers goes first to third. Not wasting any time is this Voyagers squad in terms of swinging the bat. We've seen 4 pitches. All of them have been swings. 1 of them a foul ball, 1 of them an out, and 2 of them hits. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Early opportunity for Ethan Ott and the Voyagers. First pitch is a called strike. Count goes to 0-1. Pickoff attempt over to first. Ooh, almost got him. Crowd wanted it. Couldn't get it. A 1 pitch. down low and away. Count goes to 1-1. There's a specific reaction there. I don't know what that reaction was for. Maybe just fans trying to throw him off. Threw me off a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike with a runner on first, and he's going. Scooped up by Sauger. No chance to catch Specht. Stolen base, and now there is 2 aboard in scoring position. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the first inning. 0-0 the scoreline between the Range Riders and the Voyagers. 2 ball, 1 strike pitch into Ethan Ott. Bluff to swing, held back. Count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike, and Langston in a little danger right now. A ball would walk the bases loaded for Trey Cruz, waiting on deck. 3-1 hitters count. Swung on, laced down the left field line. Green light to send the runner home, and no throw will come. It's a 2 RBI single by Ethan Ott, and it's 2-0 Voyagers. Three straight hits and a stolen base in there as well, and just like that, 1/3 of an innings thrown and already more earned runs against Langston than he had in 5 innings in Billings last Friday. Runner's going, it's Ott. This one flared down the left field line, a lot of power on it, and leaping it goes over the fence for a home run. Ott was running on the pitch, so if that one was caught, he might have had some trouble, but in the end, it's a powerful oppo blast by Trey Cruz, 347 feet, 4-0 Voyagers. Obviously, a long weather delay to start this one up. We start nearly an hour after we were originally supposed to go. And maybe that timing had something to do with it. Langston right now just trying to find a second out. Got 2 pitches in the first out. Second one has been much more difficult to come by. 4-0 Voyagers as Schmack prepares to receive now. He pops it up. Logan Beard calling everybody off. And in the Bermuda Triangle makes a catch for out number 2. They are swinging often and early. The only guy that actually saw a couple pitches was Ott, who ended up singling on a 3-2 count. Scratch that, it was a 3-1 count, so nobody's even worked the count full on Langston. Anthony Swenda now stepping in. First pitch misses inside. Of course, weather throughout the Rocky Mountain area today, but it looks like everybody else hasn't been put under the delay that we got. In Ogden, it's Missoula 6, the Raptors 3. There's a called strike, 1-1 on Swenda from Langston. In Billings, 5 for the Chuckers, 2 for the Mustangs. Chuckers would love a win after a 1-7 start to their season. Modesto up 3-0 at Boise. Battle between 2 squads with really good records right now as this one popped up. Millen looking for it over by the visiting bullpen and makes the grab for out number 3. It's a 2 RBI single and a 2-run home run that gives a 4-0 lead to the Voyagers. The visitors will pitch in the bottom of the first.
Welcome to Magoo & Company, a third-generation family-owned business nestled in the heart of downtown Whitefish. We offer a dazzling array of diamonds, ethically sourced Montana sapphires, and captivating custom designs that capture the essence of Montana's natural beauty. From jewelry design and appraisals to cleaning, repairs, and gemologist consulting, your satisfaction is our priority. Experience the magic of Magoo & Company and discover the perfect piece to celebrate life's special moments.
Welcome back in. Bottom of the first inning. Sam Lavin gets the start for the Voyagers. The defense for Great Falls. Antonio Barranca is the catcher. Swenda over at third base. Trey Cruz is the shortstop. Asaf Loengart will play second base for Great Falls. Ott over at first base. The outfield from left to right is Kyle Schmack, Vincent Temisferi, and Tommy Specht. Range Riders have J.D. McLaughlin leading off. Again, Sam Lavin, the starting pitcher. Range Riders have seen him a couple times. Once this season, and then last season as well. His pro debut was against Glacier. First pitch, misses the zone. The count goes to 1-0. Lavin finished up his career at George Mason University, D3 dog before that at St. Olaf College with the Ole's in Northfield, Minnesota. There's a ball. The count goes to 2-0 for JD. Last year, a 7.88 ERA for Lavin in 12 starts and had 62 strikeouts and 64 innings pitched. 2-0 count into J.D. McLaughlin. Swung on. Sky-high fly to right field. Backing up, getting to the track, and off the wall it goes. J.D. has himself a triple and still juggling it. There was a brief moment where Specht had to double attempt to pick it up, and maybe a green light could have come. J.D. McLaughlin, of course, owns the only inside the park home run in Glacier Bank Park history. It was off a similar play to that, just an awkward bounce off the wall, and the right fielder, center fielder couldn't get to it, and he churned home. I remember that was happened in the summer of 2024 on the Range Riders championship, eventual championship team, and that's the first triple of the season by Glacier. Fouled off by Beard, and the Range Riders, what they've done a really good job of this season is punching back after innings with scoring have happened against them. They backed up their pitcher well and been able to bite just as hard back. Up and away, Antonio Barranca did a good job to string out and grab that one. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, bottom of the first inning. 7:38 p.m. local time, a little bit late due to the lightning and hail that ripped through here right at first pitch time. We're coming at you as Logan Beard sees a called strike, and the count goes to 1-2. Beard on the season, .385 batting average. He's had a really good last couple games. 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, which is top amongst the starting lineup right now. Jacob Steele, the only guy above him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one misses, and the count goes to 2-2 for Logan Beard. Kid from Louisville, Kentucky, played for the University of Louisville for the Cardinals before finishing up his career at Indiana University Southeast. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled it off, and we stay 2-2. Feels like the Range Riders have already seen the same amount of pitches that Langston threw in the top of the first inning. And we're only through less than 2 batters. 2 balls, 2 strikes once again into Beard from Lavin. Popped it up, and this one will get out of play to the fans. Lavin, the next pitch will be his 10th. Langston threw 14 in the first inning. Shows you a very different approach in general that the Range Riders have had, certainly from how Great Falls played in the top of the first, but in general, Range Riders have been the most patient of teams. 2-2. And he swung and missed at that one. Beard punched out. Leadoff runner to third for the Range Riders. You got to think anything but scoring that runner is a fairly abject failure. Beard would have loved to just make contact with that one. This is the thing that I talked about in the pregame. Range Riders have a ton of walks. Walks are great, on-base percentage You got to get on base to score runs. But the Range Riders also lead the league in strikeouts. And as there's a swing and a miss by Garner, strikeouts are the ways that you can strand runners in scoring position, especially when you have a runner on third with no outs. Got to find a way to at least turn it into some positivity. And Garner in the hole 0-2. Tremendous 4-year career at St. Olaf for Sam Lavin. Final season there, 3.14 ERA, 8-2 record, 93 strikeouts in 63 innings. Oh-2 is fouled off. Oh, that's a rocket and a dangerous one into the Great Falls Voyager dugout. Looks like everybody's okay from that one. Sean Ripe was not on the top step. If he would have been, he might be getting checked up on by the trainer. 0-2 pitch in once again. In the dirt, gets away from Barranca. He doesn't know where it is, and the Range Riders will score on a wild pitch. That one didn't go all that far away from Barranca, but he just thought it might have been closer to his body than it was. Took a second to look down and around before having to shimmy over to his right, and by the time that happens, it's so hard to get a good transition to your pitcher. Wild pitch scores a run. The Range Riders have scored in unconventional ways this season. A couple runs coming home on box. There's a wild pitch to plate one. The 1-2 pitch into Garner. And he would have scored on that one too, as it goes all the way to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. League standings right now through the 8 games played, and honestly, kind of fascinating the fact we have not had a rainout to this point. And, you know, I say that looking up at blue skies right now, hoping I won't jinx us here. Maybe I'll jinx them in Ogden, and who cares if they get put into a rainout. So through these 8 games, as a 3-2 pitch will come in shortly, Garner. Range Riders with a 7-1 record. 3 squads at 6-2, Modesto, Billings, and Boise. And Modesto and Boise are playing tonight, so one of those squads will stumble. And ball 4, Garner works a walk. On base percentage for Carson Garner, sitting at .477 and ticking a little bit up. Also at a .477 on base percentage, his cleanup counterpart, Jake Miller. After the 6-2 trio, there's 2 squads at 5-3, Long Beach and Yuba. Missoula at 4-4, Oakland at 3-5, Ogden at 3-5. Right now, it seems like any of those top 9 could really play into the playoff picture as Millen sees a call strike. 1 out, runner on first. 4-1 ball game. Range Riders will not be shut out tonight. Red Pocket, 0-8 start, certainly scrambling to find some answers. Idaho Falls, the pitching staff has really struggled as Garner's running to second. The throw in, safe at second. Garner has himself a stolen base. That's his 3rd of the season. The Range Rider leader right now. Garner had some wheels, and I kept talking about it every time he came up to the plate last year, but he just didn't get on base enough to really show what his wheels were. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and now Jake Millen has a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss for Millen. Good looking swing if he would have made contact. Count instead goes to 1-2. Like I said, Idaho Falls and Red Pocket looking for answers. Great Falls is one of those squads that I think there's probably a few changes that need to be made in terms of roster personnel, but they're definitely the closest to being a part of that conversation as well. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Millen punched out. Carson Hornig now stepping up. Left-handed bat, power hitter out of Jacksonville State. Hornig kind of a slow start. He was the number 3 batter on opening night. Picked up a small knock, did not play the next game. And then over the weekend in Billings, he had a really good series finale with a couple hits. Still looking for that long ball, which you know he can bring with the big power of that bat. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner in scoring position. Would love to cash in. Called a strike on that one. Did cross into the inner cut. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, 4-1 Range Riders. Swing and a miss. 94 up and in on Horning. Of course, big power hitter. Going to attack that up and in more likely than not. Try and see if somebody can jam a big guy like that up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Pitch on. Little limbo action as that one was 95, but way above the zone. Shout out that one fan that kept the claps going. 2-2, off speed, called, strike 3. 79 right down the pipe, and the Range Riders plate 1, but strike out thrice in the bottom of the first. We head to the second. It is 4-1, Great Falls in front.
Sometimes minor issues can turn into big problems the longer you wait. Hi, I'm Dr. James Cromie, General Surgeon at Logan Health. It's important to talk to your doctor if you notice any changes in your health. If surgery is part of the solution, we're here to help. Logan Health has the most comprehensive robotic surgery program in Montana, helping you to heal faster and get back to what you love.
Welcome back in. Scott Gladstone with you as the Glacier Range Riders and the Great Falls Voyagers are at a 4-1 scoreline here. Top of the second inning. Long way to go. Range Riders in the white uniforms. Tomorrow the home faithful will get to see the first uniform swap of the home slate, as Range Riders will rock the reds on Friday. White tops, white bottoms for the Range Riders. Green Range Riders across the front. Green numbering in back. Red numbering on the front side as this one popped up sky high. Jake Millen, the man called upon. 1 pitch, 1 out. These Voyagers, they saw a scouting report and they are riding with it. They don't need to see pitches from Langston. 15 pitches thrown, and it's been an adventure for Langston, but certainly if he can do what he did to finish that first inning or what he did just there, it can be a very successful start even with the 4th spot put up. 1 out pitch into Asaf Lowengaard. Called strike. Somebody took a pitch for once. 0-1. The Voyagers rocking the gray pants that road teams typically wear, and their green jerseys. An alien green there. Red numbers on the back. I believe they got red Voyagers across the front. Ball makes a 1-1. That pitch is fouled off, looking for his third base coach, Darren Ford. Foul ball makes it 1-2 on Lowengardt. The only player that I'm aware of that was on a World Baseball Classic roster that is playing in the Pioneer League. Downstairs, count goes to 2-2. Lowengardt played for Team Israel in the 2026 World Baseball Classic. He was the only Israeli-born player on that roster. This one out to left field. Coming in, Horning makes the grab. We go back to the top of the lineup where Vincent Temesferi is the leadoff man. Again, no Aiden Redahan today. He was pinch hit for in the 9th inning. He was still on the active roster, everything like that. So hopefully it's just a minor knock that he picked up. But you got to think he would be in the lineup as Langston Fields makes the play. Good job fielding his position. It's a very quick 1-2-3-7 pitch. Top of the 2nd inning. 4-1. Range Riders trail the Voyagers.
In 1858, one man's ingenuity sparked a legacy. When Henry Ward Johns set out to rethink roofing, he built something that would last. That spirit carried forward in 1901, when Johns joined forces with Charles Manville, creating Johns Manville. For more than 160 years, through challenge and change, innovation and resilience have defined who we are. Today, backed by Berkshire Hathaway, Johns Manville is trusted in the commercial roofing industry, with systems built to perform.
Welcome back in, bottom of the 2nd inning as Tommy Rover steps to the mound. Tommy, the DH today. Rover batting 200. Has 8 starts out of the first 8 games. Range Riders 7-1 start to the season, but a 4-1 deficit here in this contest. First pitch, a called strike into Rover. That one missed low in it. Count goes to 1-1. Got his associate's degree from his JUCO career at San Joaquin Delta College in Stockton, California. Then got his bachelor's at Youngstown, or excuse me, swing and miss. Bachelor's at Fresno Pacific. And then went as a redshirt senior to Youngstown State, where he played his final year of college ball last spring. Ball upstairs. Count goes to 2-2. I got him down as one of 8 siblings, according to his Youngstown State online bio. Ball upstairs. Count goes to 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled up and away. I got him actually 1 of 9. He has 8 siblings, which obviously in actuality and in a practical nature, probably nearly impossible, but they could have a full baseball team. Or softball, whatever sport you want to play. There's a swing and a miss. It gets by. And Rover didn't realize it wasn't caught by the catcher, so it will be a throw out at first anyway. The Range Riders have gotten out 4 times. All 4 have been strikeouts. Up comes Julian Sauger. Sauger, of course, catcher for the Range Riders today, and just playing in the second game after he got the start on Sunday in Sunday's win versus the Mustangs. 3 years at Shorter University, D2 squad down in Rome, Georgia. Before that, he was at Snead State College, which is in Boaz, Alabama. Let's call it Boaz, Alabama. Fortunately, my knowledge of Alabama geography is less than stellar, so I'm going to leave it up to those who are familiar to navigate Boaz on a map. 1 ball, 1 strike into Sauger, looking for his first pro hit. As he stopped his swing at that one, count goes to 1-2 as it was called a strike. .312 batter for the Shorter Hawks his senior year. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch into Sauger. Swing and a miss, another strikeout for Lavin. 5 Ks on the day for the righty. Up steps Kyle Singer now. Kyle Singer also looking for his first hit as a Range Rider. East Coast kid Singer from North Salem, New York. Called strike. Count goes to 0-1. Went to North Salem High School there. Comes from an athletic family, Singer. As there's a swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2. Dad was a golf and tennis player, 2-sport athlete at Pace University, while his mom, Letty, she played tennis at Richmond. The Spiders, if you know them. And a swing and a miss. 11, 6 strikeouts, and a couple punching the glove a little bit and talking to the Range Rider dugout as he comes off. Let's see if that sparks anything from the Range Rider dugout. We head to the third. It is Range Riders 1, Great Falls 4.
Numbness and tingling in the hand can make you lose your grip. Hi, I'm Dr. Nate Fogel. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and hand specialist here at Logan Health. Repetitive actions can lead to a condition called carpal tunnel. Left untreated, these symptoms can interfere with your daily life. Our fellowship-trained hand surgeons offer patient-specific care to help you regain control. Here's to getting a grip on life.
It's the top of the third inning, and the Glacier Range Riders currently have a 3-run deficit at the hands of the Great Falls Voyagers. First batter is Will Rogers, who singled to start the 4-run rally in the top of the first inning. There's a ball up and away. Count goes to 1-0. This one hit up the middle, through for a base knock as it ramps off the pitcher's mound and into center. Hard comebacker there, 99 miles per hour. This middle of the lineup figured out Evan Langston in the first inning, so you worry about it a little bit here in inning number 2. Or inning number 3, excuse me. Single in right field for this man, Tommy Specht, his first time up. Also, these Voyagers are apt to run. Darren Ford, their third base coach, has certainly emphasized that. Ford had a cup of coffee in the major leagues and very much made a living off being that speed threat. He only had 14 ABs, as this one is fair down the right field line. All the way to right field. Green light to send the runner home. The relay in, not in time, just beat out. As to third base goes Specht, it is 5-1 Voyagers. RBI triple. Brings home Rogers. Rogers was nearly caught at the plate, and he didn't have an option of stopping at third because Specht was going at third. Like I said, Ford emphasizes speed. He has 14 at-bats in his MLB career, but he has 9 stolen bases. That means he came in and very often he pinch ran. He also scored 8 runs. When you have more MLB runs scored and stolen bases than hits, you are a specialty player. Count goes to 0-1. Ford actually started his career right here in the Pioneer League, 2005. Him and I would have been in Helena, Montana at the same time. I would have been 9 years old, and he would have been a 19-year-old rookie in the Brewers system, where he played 61 games and had 18 stolen bases for the Helena Brewers, now defunct in the PBL. Technically, that franchise moved to Colorado Springs and became the Rocky Mountain Vibes, who are now defunct in the PBL. 0-2 pitch coming in to Ethan Ott. Low and away. Count goes to 1-2. Worked his way up the Brewers system, did Ford. 7 of his appearances in the MLB came in 2010 with the San Francisco Giants when he was eventually traded there. Call the ball. Just missing outside. 2-2. Voyagers up 5-1. This one laced towards short. Hit so hard that Specht had to hold. That one came 97 miles per hour, scooped right up to by Singer. It's a hard grounder, but it's a handcuff for Specht at third base. And what a juxtaposed pitching performance as we look at these two pitchers. Langston, through 2 1/3, has no strikeouts. Obviously, the runs against as well. But the only outs that Lavin has gotten are strikeouts. It's from a guy who never has specifically been a power pitcher that gets a ton of Ks. But clearly, he was fired up walking off the bump. One-0 pitch. Misses inside to Trey Cruz, who had the 2-run blast over the left field fence in the first inning. This one sky high to left. Carson Horning moving towards the left field foul line and makes the grab for out number 2. Throw will not get home. It's a sacrifice fly. 6-1. Voyagers lead now. 2 gone, top of the 3rd. Very interested to see the response from the Range Rider bats after the inflammatory celebration from Lavin. Should be fun, especially with the top of the order coming back up, and J.D. McLaughlin with the triple slated to bat second, and Kyle Ashworth, who's been probably the best number 9 hitter in the league to start the season. Ashworth batting .273, 5 RBIs, 3 doubles from him, and the big number, 12 walks for a .529 on base percentage. That is exactly what you ask for from your number 9 guy. 1 ball, 1 strike into Kyle Schmack, who popped up to the second baseman Beard. Foul by Schmack. Langston, 36 pitches thrown. Lavin on the other side has still thrown more than him at 40 pitches thrown. Popped up. We'll do 1 ball, 2 strikes again from Evan Langston. Langston again started his career with the Mountain Lions at UCCS, Colorado Springs. That's a high altitude town, if you know Colorado Springs. It's where I went to college, in the town, not at UCCS. Had good marks, 4-1 record there. 1 complete game as well. As there's a swing and a miss in the first punch out of the game for Langston. Sends us to the bottom of the 3rd. It is the Voyagers getting 2 more runs. They lead by 5 as we head to the bottom half of the inning.
Thinking about where to host your next office event? Book the indoor event space at Glacier Bank Park. With a capacity up to 145 people, our indoor event space is a flexible, year-round venue ideal for accommodating receptions, conferences, and holiday parties. The spacious layout boasts impressive stadium and mountain views, providing the perfect setting for guests to mingle, network, and celebrate. Book your office party today at glacierbankpark.com.
Innovation has always been at the core of Johns Manville. From advanced testing labs to real-world job sites, we rethink what roofing can deliver. Through science, precision engineering, and decades of real-world experience, we engineer commercial roofing systems that deliver lasting performance. At Johns Manville, innovation means listening, learning, and building solutions that meet today's needs while preparing for what's next. This is progress with purpose.
Welcome back in. The final batter to see the plate for either side is Kyle Ashworth, and he steps to the plate here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lavin back to the bump for these Voyagers. First pitch, a ball outside. Count goes to 1-0. Lavin's brother, Frank, also played ball at St. Olaf. As the strike makes it 1-1. 2024 Player of the Year and second team All-American at St. Olaf for the Olies. Skipping down low to the former Long Beach State Dirtbag in Kyle Ashworth. Carrying foul. We'll go to 2-2 in the count. Two-two pitch. Downstairs. 3 balls and 2 strikes. If you don't know, Long Beach State does not have an official mascot name. As that is ball 4 and a walk. Worked by Kyle Ashworth. Insane what he is doing this year. The second walk worked by the Range Riders today. And Ashworth, that is the 13th walk he has worked. His batting average was .529. I mean, on base percentage, .529. That means over half the time he steps up, he gets on base. Through 8 games, it's just not a number you see. And now Ashworth bluffing a steal a couple times before a ball hits the zone against J.D. McLaughlin. McLaughlin 1 for 1 with the triple. The lone run scored by Glacier came off of him crossing home. Ball upstairs. Count goes to 1-1. One pitch. There's a ball. No challenge by Barranca, and it's a good call by our home plate umpire there. That one did just miss above the letters. 2 balls, 1 strike. Range Riders still patient as ever, despite the fact that they're down, not getting too antsy with the bats. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ashworth still on first. He's running. Hit on the ground, and perfectly in position is the second baseman, Loengard. And that one is about as bad as you can draw it up for the Range Riders, just because he was coming over there to cover second on the stolen base. If he didn't attempt the steal, that ball's clean up the middle. Sometimes the hit and run works. That time certainly didn't. 89 right back at him would have been a base knock and probably first and third with the speed of Ashworth. But I guess a celebration on the double play, because for the first time today, the Range Riders do not get out via the strikeout. A 4-3 double play as Logan Beard hammers this one to deep center field, backing up and to the track. The catch is made by Temesvari. Got all of that one, 394 feet. If it was hooked a little bit more, he would have breached the fence. Instead, it's a loud fly out, and we head to the 4th, 6-1, Great Falls.
Welcome to Magoo & Company, a third-generation family-owned business nestled in the heart of downtown Whitefish. We offer a dazzling array of diamonds, ethically sourced Montana sapphires, and captivating custom designs that capture the essence of Montana's natural beauty. From jewelry design and appraisals to cleaning, repairs, and gemologist consulting, your satisfaction is our priority. Experience the magic of Magoo & Company and discover the perfect piece to celebrate life's special moments.
Sometimes minor issues can turn into big problems the longer you wait. Hi, I'm Dr. James Cromie, General Surgeon at Logan Health. It's important to talk to your doctor if you notice any changes in your health. If surgery is part of the solution, we're here to help. Logan Health has the most comprehensive robotic surgery program in Montana, helping you to heal faster and get back to what you love.
Top of the 4th inning here, the Glacier Range Riders have a 6-1 deficit at the hands of the Great Falls Voyagers. 7-8-9 due up against Evan Langston. 7-8-9 in the form of Swenda, Barranca, and Lowengar. Range Riders, 1 run on 1 hit. Great Falls, 6 runs on 6 hits. Anthony Swenda, 0 for 1. Popped out in foul territory. First pitch, a strike. A 1 pitch. Langston went 1-2-3 against this trio, as that one kind of funky spin on it. Hit once on the line and then ended up tracking foul. Oh, 2 count now. Into Swenda from Langston. One ball, 2 strikes. That one missed upstairs. No outs here. Leadoff batter up, top of the 4th inning. And called, strike 3, dead center. And Swenda, one of the few pitches that anybody on Great Falls has watched, is that one delivered right over the heart of the plate. Antonio Barranca pop out to first in his first trip. Langston messing with the pitch gum in his hat. (6-1) Voyagers lead, but of course no lead is safe in this league. 8:17 p.m. local time. Barranca was take all the way. He did not even consider swinging at that one. Did consider swinging at that one and ended up fouling it out of play. Well, the Idaho Falls Checkers had an early lead, but it did not hold. It is 9-7. Mustangs now lead the Chuckers. That Chuckers pitching staff must be going through it right now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the 4th inning. Tapper towards third, but foul. Missoula up 8-4 on the Ogden Raptors in the bottom of the 6th inning at Lindquist Field in Ogden, Utah. The Boise Hawks leading the Modesto Roadsters 4-3. If the Range Riders lose this game, somebody will be tied with them for first place overall in the PBL standings because Modesto and Boise are both 1 game back. Check swing, flared foul. Long Beach is up 6-2 on Oakland. Top of the 3rd inning down in the Bay Area. And the Red Pocket Mobiles, ladies and gentlemen, 0-8 coming in. They got a 1-0 lead in the top of the 3rd. Can they find a way? That one called a ball. Count goes to 2-2. Tried to frame it. Couldn't get it. Good Sauger behind the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Downstairs, 3-2. And the payoff pitch misses to Barranca. And a 1-out walk issued by Langston. Quick conversation coming between Sauger and Langston. Will Oman will be a part of it as well. Asaf Lowengaard, flight out to left. Mentioned, obviously, the third base coach. There's plenty of MLB experience on this diamond, much of it belonging to the Glacier Range Riders coaching staff. Will Oman, part of that. Oman, born in Germany, and ended up finishing his prep career in Parker, Colorado at Ponderosa High School. Had a long MLB career. He made 483 appearances in the bigs, all of them out of the pen. Runner's going, swing and a miss, and he's in the batter's. He swung and missed and landed on the plate. And apparently that's allowed. I know when guys purposely walk through the box, as Barranca gets the stolen base, when guys purposely walk through the box, as this is going to be a wild pitch that goes all the way to the backstop, usually because they struck out on an 0-2 pitch, they swing and miss, and then they take a step in the box, then that is certainly changed to a thrown out. To me, I know Lowengaard was caught off balance there, and I know he fell, and it really didn't seem like he did it on purpose, but that seems like a major loophole if somebody can stumble into the box and not be called for violating the rule there and at least send the runner back to first. But maybe that's just common sense, and sometimes that doesn't. As a good challenge there right on the edge by Sauger, who's trying to do a favor for his pitcher. Swing and a miss. Lowengaard punched out. So that challenge there, huge help for the Range Riders. They retain 2 challenges. And now Vincent Temesveri, who is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts against Langston, steps up. I don't know how that wasn't batter's interference. I'm pretty shocked that we didn't see more argument by Sauger or the Range Riders coaching staff. If a batter steps forward, falls out of the box after a swing, or actively obstructs the catcher trying to throw to a base, then the batter is out. As that's called a ball. Count goes to 2-0. It might be all for naught, but Barranca worked himself to second and then to third. Started off by the stolen base when Sauger had a guy laying on the plate in front of him. 2-0 pitch, 3-0 into Temesveri. Langston's had Temesveri's number, so he wants to deal with him rather than look at 2 through 5 in the lineup, who have been really solid against Langston. There's a called strike. Maybe Sauger has to actually make contact with him. There was something. Our home plate umpire was pretty nonchalant about that, even though Sauger did point it out and was asking about it. 3-1 count, 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Swung on to shallow center field, and it will fall in front of McLaughlin. Temis Ferry, a 2-out RBI single, and it's 7-1 Voyagers. Will Rogers now, who has had the number of starting pitcher Evan Langston, steps in. 2 singles for him, including the last one. That was a hard line drive up the middle. Hard grounder. Temis Ferry, I bet you he's going to run here. Not on the first one. Fouled off by Rogers. Range Riders had quite the luxury with a catcher like Angel Mendoza last year, who most sides were pretty scared to run on. As eye contact being asked for by the home plate umpire. Langston asking a couple more questions about it. 0-1 count, 2 outs on the former Sun Devil and Michigan Wolverine. And time called by Rogers there, as I think that might have been a little bit of needling by Langston, who said, if you want eye contact, I'll give you eye contact. And he stared at him for nearly the entirety of that pitch clock before Rogers said, I've had enough, and lost the staring contest. The 0-1 2-out pitch. Pickoff attempt over to first base. Langston tried it. Good job to have at least an attempt over there. See if they can catch him. 7-1 scoreline here. Top of the 4th inning. Great crowd turnout, especially with an hour plus, or not quite an hour, just under an hour, lightning delay to start it off as Rogers swings through that one and misses. The 0-2 pitch from the Newport Beach, California kid, as we're going to see an eye contact again and a ball given to Langston due to the eye contact. Check there. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Carson Garner earned a walk off that in Great Falls earlier this season, just over a week ago. Low and away. Count goes to 2-2. That was on the quirky night that Garner earned 2 walks on 6 total pitches because he walked on 3-0 on an eye contact warning, and he then, when he was coming up, the pitcher got a pitch clock violation, so he was up 1-0 before he even stepped in the batter's box. This one swung on out to center field, falls in front of J.D. McLaughlin, and despite the hit and run, Temis Ferry, I don't know if he was confused or what, or just saw how quickly that ball got out of here and held up at second. This looks to be the end of the day for Langston. Just getting hit too hard and going through the heart of this lineup. It will be the end of the day for Langston and the start of the outing for Chris Canada, a long relief option, a guy that certainly can start. So Chris Canada will come in to try and simmer down these bats for the Voyagers, who are certainly having one of their best games. I mean, they had a good weekend over Idaho Falls, but the way that pitching staff is looking, I don't know how seriously you can take it. For Canada, second highest ERA on the team, the highest among any pitcher because Logan Beard has the highest at 54. Chris Canada has a 27 ERA, allowed 3 earned runs in 1 inning of work. Also had 2 unearned runs come in against him. Did Canada. That was a part of the long inning in which Range Riders struggled to figure it out, and a part of the long day on Saturday night. That is the only loss of the season for the Range Riders. 7-1 scoreline. Voyagers lead, but 2 on with 2 outs. And with lefty-on-lefty matchup coming up, Canada is into the contest to see if he can stop the bleeding. Another look around the league scoreboard while we welcome Canada into the contest. Missoula leads Ogden 8-5. That's in the top of the 8th inning, which is crazy to look at because they were the same start time as us, but they got started on time. No lightning down in northern Utah. Billings up 11-7 on Idaho Falls. The pitching staff of the Chuckers continues to struggle, allowing 11 runs in less than 5 innings of play. Boise has a 1-run lead on Modesto. Yuba is down 2-0 to the Red Pocket Mobiles. Bottom of the 3rd inning there. Can Red Pocket get their first win of the year? And Long Beach up 6-2 on Oakland. First pitch from Chris Canada into Tommy Specht. Low and away. Canada, tallest pitcher on the Range Rider roster since the inaugural season. Runners are going, and that one goes all the way to the backstop. Temesveri puts the brakes on at 3rd. It'll be a stolen base because both of the runners were going on the pitch. A little bit of a wildness in the warm-ups from Canada. Maybe these guys picked up on that. And that slider was coming in. They're going to have a good chance to reach, and that's exactly what happened. 2-0, 2-out pitch here in the top of the 4th inning. Canada into Specht. And again, misses low and away. 3-0 count from Canada. 4-year career at San Diego State, 6-12 overall record, and a 6.72 ERA for the lefty. About half of his appearances were starts, and half of them were bullpen appearances. 89 miles per hour, missed up and in on Specht. Bases loaded now for Ethan Ott. He could really put the Voyagers in the driver's seat if he's able to find even a base knock here. Rogers decent wheels on second, Specht on first, Temesveri on 3rd. His speed only comes into question on a wild pitch type scenario. First pitch into Ott. And it's in the zone. Right at the top of the zone. Count goes to 0-1. Control was a little bit of an issue for Canada as he walked 2 and hit 1 in his only appearance. That one almost hit Ott for an RBI HBP. Range Riders got such good starts from all their starters in week 1 that guys like him only got 1 bullpen appearance in the week because they didn't need to rely on the bullpen as much. Here, obviously, in early to the bullpen as this one hit to 3rd where Garner will be able to tap the bag unassisted for a fielder's choice to finish it. 1 gets across in the top of the 4th and the Range Riders into their bullpen, but Canada entices weak contact and we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Range Riders 1, Great Falls 7.
Need a space that offers both a place to dine and an area to mingle in style? Book the Hideaway and Corner Suite at Glacier Bank Park. You and up to 50 guests will enjoy full catering services in the Hideaway, and incredible mountain views and comfortable furnishings in the luxury Corner Suite. This versatile combination offers a space to dine and a place to relax, creating the perfect arrangement for guests looking to mingle, network, and celebrate. Book your office party today at glacierbankpark.com.
Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth inning here at Glacier Bank Park in the Flathead Valley, Northwest Montana. 7-1 Great Falls lead right now as Lavin just had a long sit on the bench. Now comes out here against the Range Riders' Carson Garner. Almost got his rib cage hit there. Count goes to 1-0, 90 miles per hour up and in on Garner, who walked in his first plate appearance. This one also upstairs. 2-0 goes the count. Sam Lavin, 54 pitches thrown in 3 innings of work. As this one hit hard through the left side of the infield. Heard that one from a long way away. Sounded like a gunshot, 111. A ripper off the bat of Garner. Second time through the lineup, especially with the strikeouts in the first time, the Range Riders would love to be able to make some contact off of Lavin, who was feeling himself after the bottom of the second inning when he got the final strikeout. A couple extra slaps of the glove, either directed at the Range Rider dugout or maybe from a chirping fan. I will accept that as a possibility that, you know, a lone fan trying to get in his head and letting that spur him on. Maybe he was looking at somebody over near the Range Rider dugout in that way, but he was certainly looking in the direction. 1-0 with a runner on first and Garner, who stole a base his last time up. And the only time he's hit the zone this inning, it has been cracked at 111 miles per hour. Other than that, it was 2 balls to start to Garner, the hit, and now 2 balls to start Millen. 2-0 pitch. Called a strike. I think our umpire just wanted one on that one. Technically would have been overturned to a ball. Had Millen tap the head, but not the situation, obviously, to do so. Still up 2-1 in the count. Swung on down the right field line. If it's fair, it has a chance, and it's off the foul pole. I believe that's a home run. Holding at second, it will be a 2-bagger, and Todd Pratt's asking it, and Tony Prater has been spinning his finger for a while. That one hit off the foul pole. That baby is gone despite coming back in the yard, and the Range Riders have hit a long ball. Jake Millen, his 3rd of the season. The Range Riders had 2 home runs in 1 inning in Billings that bounced off of the railing in the outfield and back into the field of play, but that's above the foul pole, or that's above the yellow line they have in the outfield in Billings, so they count as home runs if they go off the railing. And obviously the foul pole also does count as a home run if it goes off the foul pole. So that was the confusion. The only time the ball will stay in play in Glacier Bank Park on a home run is if it goes off the foul pole, which I think that was my first true hit of a foul pole home run because we don't have very high ones here. Or I've seen it a couple times when it's hit off the netting that protects the scoreboard and bounced back into play. As Sam Lavin has allowed the long ball to right field, Jake Millen, again, his 3rd home run of the season. It is Range Riders 3 now. They got a field goal for the Great Falls touchdown, 7-3, Voyagers lead. Big swing and a foul scrape by Carson Hornick. That one, great view that I have of it here because I'm sitting down the 3rd base line watching that ball go, and it was just starting to hook right at the last moment. Off the shoe tops. Pitching coach Chuck Shirley had a conversation with Lavin, who of course will get his ERA boosted a little bit no matter what happens because he has allowed 3 earned runs and he had an ERA of 3 coming into the contest. Upstairs, count goes to 2-1. Does that home run plus Canada getting out of the bases loaded jam, does that maybe start to tilt the feel a little bit? give the Range Riders something to grasp onto. Of course, a 4-run lead in this league with 5 innings to go, certainly not safe. There is a base knock into right field. We have seen a 111-mile-per-hour single from Garner, a home run from Millen, and now a 94-mile-per-hour single from Carson Hornung. Up comes Tommy Rover with the Range Rider bats starting to key in on Sam Lavin as you take a look back at that crack from Hornung just out of the reach of Loengart. First pitch upstairs to Tommy. And with the strikeout his first time up, he will have a 1-0 count here with a runner on first. Lavin starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Offense gave him a lofty lead as that one scrapes the top of the zone. Count goes to 1-1. Range Rider faithful showing that they don't care about an hour delay to start this contest. It's a great turnout on a Thursday night. Many rogue agents trying to press Lavin a little bit on the bump as well. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Bottom of the 4th inning, 7-3, Voyagers lead. The 2-1 pitch. Bluff of the bat. Home plate umpire said that he went. And they ask, and the umpire close to second, who has no vantage point to see if he went, has to say that he went. Todd Pratt is saying that that's not your call to make. That is probably the most I've ever heard Todd Pratt, who, of course, has a great angle of that one down the third base line. And I'm sure, maybe biased, but I'm sure he would have called it a no swing. And this one lashed foul down the left field line. Late swing by Rover. Todd Pratt is saying that that is not your call. A home plate umpire is in a really sticky situation there because if you got a third base ump, then you definitely appeal down. If the third base ump is on third base, if he's on second base, it's a really hard call for him to say it's a swing. As that one hit Rover, and maybe ball don't lie. If you're a Range Rider fan, that's certainly what you think. Todd Pratt would probably agree as well. It ends up being Rover reaching via the free pass, and Lavin is unraveling here in the 4th. There is still no outs, and I'm a little bit shocked they're not at least sending a body down to the bullpen. I get it, you got a 4-run lead, your offense has played well, but 1 or 2 more hits here, and things are going to feel much closer than what they were at 7-1 to start this inning. Sauger 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. 78-mile-per-hour off speed finds the zone, and the count goes to 0-1. Sauger looking for his first professional hit, and that one skips in the dirt, and everybody easily moves up 90 feet. The other thing is this moment at home feels a lot different than on the road, with the crowd begging for something to cheer about. Millen gave it to him with the home run, and now a base knock by Sauger that cuts the deficit in half would certainly bring the Flathead faithful to their feet. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, bottom of the 4th inning. Rover on second, Hornung on third. And it's upstairs. Count goes to 2-1. Lavin behind in the count now. And with the mound visit already happening this inning, Chuck Shirley can do nothing about it. He cannot come out and talk to his pitcher again without being forced to make a substitution. Another ball. Count goes to 3-1. If Lavin loses Sauger, I would almost bet the house that Barranca would have a conversation with him just to give him a moment to breathe. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs into Julian Sauger. In the zone. Count goes to 3-2. Sauger still waiting for his first professional hit. He did score a run thanks to when he walked against Billings on Sunday. The payoff pitch, 3-2 into Sauger. Swing and a miss. One gone, bottom of the fourth. Kyle Singer, another guy, looking for his first range rider hit. He struck out in the first inning of play. 1 ball, outs by 10-3. Great. And a foul scrape. Count stays at 1-2. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout ends the frame as the Range Riders strike out twice and have a 1-pitch fly out as well. We head to the 6th. It's 10-3. Voyagers in front. Welcome back into the broadcast booth. Scott Gladstone with you, and alongside me is our in-stadium host, Lauren Hill. Lauren, delayed start. We got a crazy hail and lightning storm to get our evening started here. How you feel?
Well, you know, not huge hailstorms ever in Georgia.
Okay.
I think I said that in the production booth earlier today, that I've seen more hail here in the last 3 weeks than I have in my entire lifetime. And that's not a lie.
More mountains, more hail?
Yeah. Especially the size of the hail here.
Obviously excited.
I don't even want to think about that.
Check for depth to still making the number. Great. The thing that's really cool is the fact that we were on pause for an hour, waiting for the hail, then the lightning, then the hail again, whatever it was, and we still got a really good Thursday night crowd out here. They didn't care about the delay. They're packing it pretty good.
Yeah, they are here. Rain delay or not, brats in hand, everybody seems happy.
One out, top of the 6th inning, 10-3. Great. Balls leads the Glacier Rangers. Chris Canada still on the bump for the Range Riders. 0-1 pitch in from Canada, popped up sky high. Millen over at first base, working over and watching it fall out of play. In general, obviously, one of your main duties, running the in-stadium games on the field. Which in-stadium game has been your favorite thus far?
You know, I got to do Simon Says today,
okay,
and that one was really fun. Simon.
You're Simon.
So that was fun, as well as just being able to
out to left field. Kyle Ashworth.
It's always fun playing that game. Lots of things are really funny.
Do you think you're better at being Simon than the person Simon's talking to, than the receiving end of Simon Says?
Honestly, probably not. No, I think,
I'm
better
pretty
at.
Locked in?
I think I'm better at performing, than being Simon. I have really good ears.
One out, top of the 6th inning. 10-3. There's a certain bracket where I think it works really well, and then you're pretty locked in. If you're paying attention,
Yeah.
you should not fall for it.
And the harder thing was trying to figure out things to say. It was
Yeah.
like I'm running out of body parts. Like, touch your feet, touch your head, touch your nose, touch your ears, to the point that
Yeah.
I audibly said, give your person to your right a wet willy. And, you know, they did it, so.
Well, I guess that's the power of being Simon. Got to do it. You got to do what they say. 1-1, one out. Top of the 6th. Swing and ought.
We did have a fun one with musical chairs today because it was a whole family.
Okay.
So Dad shoved his son off of a seat. Kid flailed
Yeah,
on the
you
ground.
can, you can. There's certain etiquettes in. As this one's hit over to first, fielded by Millen. He'll flip to Canada for out number 2. Kind of still have to keep in place unless you're really good friends with them and you know you can roughhouse a little bit, or you are family with them, then obviously too. There's it's no whole bar.
Yeah, musical chairs.
In musical chairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simon Says too, I guess. You can say punch the person to your left if they're all
Yeah,
family.
if you really know them.
Yeah, and if they're siblings, they're more than happy to do it.
I think Huck punching a kid would have been a little much.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
No. Huck also played. We would not want. And Huck, I don't know if Huck would know how to do it. Huck's the friendliest grizzly bear you ever met.
Exactly.
0-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Kyle Schmack at the plate. 10-3 Voyagers lead. Canada fired home. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-2. Trying to get a shutout frame here. Be the first time since the top of the 2nd the Range Riders fired a shutout frame. Oh, 2-out pitch. And a foul. Scrape.
I would like to comment on the Great Falls jerseys tonight. Ask you, what did they?
Channel their alien side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Alien-esque.
To me, and watermelon flavored. To be specific.
Okay. Okay, that's a very unique pull.
Is it wrong though?
I mean, I could see it. I could see it. The red and yellow on the back, definitely could see it. 1-2 pitch home. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes into Schmack. We had a fly out, double, and a ground out this inning. Now trying to strand a runner on third is Canada. 10-3 contest. Range Riders trail at the moment. And a time called by Schmack. Only time granted this at-bat for the Range Rider opponent here in Schmack. 2-2. 2-out pitch, the 6th inning. Fouls it off again. Were you down on the field when Jake Millen hit his home run a couple innings ago?
Yes.
Did you
That
get a
was
good
insane.
shot of the hit off the foul pole?
Because I initially thought it was just, I think everybody really thought it was a double there going, and then
The fielders reacted as if it was.
Yeah, the bullpen started all jumping in unison with their arms up, going, "Hey!"
Yeah,
And
okay.
I kind of looked back, and then you see the home run, and it was like, oh,
Nice.
that's exciting. But yeah, the bullpen was going crazy for him.
Sky high fly over to right field and an adventurous little ring around the rosy there from Ashworth. Out number 3 as the runner gets stranded on third. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. It is 10-3 Great Falls.
Glacier Bank Park is just so beautiful. The absolutely stunning views, the facility that we have, we're just very fortunate.
This is a place where people can gather throughout the community. The location of the park itself is centrally located within the valley, and as such, it keeps everybody coming from all the different municipalities throughout the valley, and really it's just a hub for the community to meet.
My favorite thing about coming to the ball ball field is seeing old friends, seeing the beautiful complex, and the staff, how friendly they are. They greet us with friendliness, and the seats are awesome.
We also get to connect with folks as far away as Boston that are here on vacation that actually want to come to a ballpark because I talk them into it because that's how special it is.
So we come to socialize. We love our group and we just have a really good time. Of course, we like watching the game too. And we like to win.
At Johns Manville, what we build starts with who we are. We are people champions, listening first, putting customers and teams at the center of every decision. We're driven by passion, always going the extra mile, always pushing ideas further. We perform, setting higher standards, delivering stronger results, and creating lasting value. And we protect our people, our customers, and the world around us, today and for generations to come.
Welcome back, as there's a 10-3 after Jake Millen his way to a 2-run home run the last time up. That one misses everything. Count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. It is the bottom of the 6th inning. Range Riders are up to this time for life's important questions. We ask the most one, and making the catch on the run is Specht. 1 gone, bottom of the 6th inning. Would you rather have a robot butler or a talking animal sidekick?
Are you kidding?
Life's important questions is never.
A robot butler or that's flounder. One of those.
Yeah.
Talking sidekick. I think that's the obvious answer.
Obvious answer.
You have a little animal that can talk in like your language. Yeah. Versus a butler, I don't know. A robot butler, I think that's just gonna. It's robot butler gives AI to me that you're just gonna start getting lazy.
They're listening, AI right now.
Yes, I'm very aware, and they know how I feel.
Okay, well, you're on record to them.
I do have a degree in journalism. Yeah, it would be a dog.
that was the next.
I think the obvious answer of a German Shepherd is a little too.
This one through the right side. Horning will hold. Tommy Rover has himself a 1-out single over there, the 5th hit of the contest for the Range Riders. What were you saying?
I'm thinking about what kind of big, but if you were to choose like an Australian Shepherd, I think you'd be set with someone that has a brain similar to a human, honestly. But if you chose like a think of the dog.
Saint Bernard.
Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah. a Saint Bernard, or I don't know, like a German Shepherd. Obviously, is a good robot though. Is it like
No,
beep,
no,
beep,
it's
beep,
a
boop,
very
boop?
high-tech robot butler. That's the way I'm seeing it. It's basically a human. You just wouldn't even know. But he can, like, you'd be like, oh, I want some mac and cheese, and then and it would just appear.
Oh,
Like, so
see,
this.
I'm looking at it as my room.
Oh, no, the butler does everything.
Okay. Animal.
Your opposable thumbs is cleaning your room?
Well, you said animal. So, like, I
Well, you
get
mean-
through, but I didn't know the butler did all things.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. Horning on second. Rover Voyagers lead as Sauger looks for his first professional hit. The 2-2 pitch into Julian.
I would like to give a side
Downstairs.
comment from PK. He said a duck-sized horse animal talking sidekick.
You can't change the size of something. I want to make that
A duck-sized horse
It can't.
sidekick.
That's stretching it too much. 3-2. Sauger flares it into the sky. Barranca will only go as far as a trot backwards. We go 3-2 once more with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Horning on second. Rover on first.
So is that what you'd make your butler do?
The instant food option would certainly be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah. No cooking and cleaning. Boom. Cut that out. That would be lovely. I don't really have time for it anyway, especially in the summer. As there's a swing and a miss, and Sauger strikes out.
It's true. Honestly, yeah, someone I can rely on to do my laundry. That'd be nice.
Yeah. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning, 10-3. I'm also trying to think about, alternate animals.
I mean, the only animal with thumbs
Is a monkey.
is a monkey. So.
Well, here's the problem with, I think, the talk animal section is a pitch out for the Range Riders. I think, in my opinion, all the talking animal sidekicks are going to have a little bit of an edge to them. You know, like they're going to have a little sass.
Like
which
every Disney movie ever.
Yes, which is fun, I think, until they get a little bit annoying, you know. And then what do you do to your talking animal sidekick when they get a little bit annoying?
Great time? I don't know.
I think, you can't drop off.
It depends on the animal. Now, a horse-sized duck would be a little hard to get rid of. you know?
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike. Also, it just feels like, those of us who have watched the Disney Channel original movie from the early 2000s, Smart House. Have you ever seen that?
I have.
You have? That movie scared the living daylights out of me for a long time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. 2 on for the Range Riders. Rover on first, Horning on second. As the pitch will come in shortly to Kyle Singer, looking for his first hit as a Range Rider. 115th pitch thrown by Sam Lavin. Is called strike 3. Right down the middle on Singer, and that's all she wrote in the 6th. Thanks for being here, Lauren.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
We head to the 7th. Range Riders down by 7.
Sometimes minor issues can turn into big problems the longer you wait. Hi, I'm Dr. James Cromie, General Surgeon at Logan Health. It's important to talk to your doctor if you notice any changes in your health. If surgery is part of the solution, we're here to help. Logan Health has the most comprehensive robotic surgery program in Montana, helping you to heal faster and get back to what you love.
It's the top of the 7th inning. The Glacier Range Riders currently trail the Great Falls Voyagers by a score of 10-3. And Chris Canada out for another inning of work. Canada on 61 pitches. His 62nd finds the zone, and the count goes to 0-1. Both sides have gotten a challenge unsuccessful, so both sides have one challenge remaining. Count goes to 1-1. Foul ball. 1-2 now. (10-3) Voyagers lead here in the top of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Canada punches out Swenda. Canada's had an adventurous time on the bump. 3 of 3 runs on 2 hits against them because of 4 walks. Langston final runs. Will event into the 0-1 count. 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Oh, 1 out pitch, top of the 7th. It's 10-3 Great Falls. Barranca at the dish shows 0 for 1, and there's a called ball. Count goes to 1-1. Foul ball. Going to Barranca from Canada. This one laced back up the middle, and a single by Barranca. Top of the 7th here. Start with 2 hits for him in his Range Rider career, both of them extra double for Loengart. Coming into this contest with a 111 batting average. As the ball misses down low, and the count goes to 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-1. Thanks for sticking with us here. Sorry for some of the outages and back in. As this one's fouled off and the count goes to 0-2. Had some severe storms in the area over the course of obviously the pregame and into the game, and at some point, that's what knocked our internet out. That's a ball. Count goes to 1-2 on Temis Ferry at the plate. Now it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs into Temis Ferry. Barranca's going, swing and a miss. That's all she wrote in the top of the 7th. We head to the bottom half of the frame. Range Riders trail by 7. Welcome back in here. New pitcher into the contest is Kevin Warwick. Warwick will take over here, bottom of the 7th inning, 10-3. Voyagers lead the Range Riders. There's a ball. And the count goes to 1-0. Bluff of the man is said to have hit the zone versus Ashworth. Walking the ground out for Ash. Wrong something. It's a pitch clock. 2 balls and 1 strike it goes. Bronco was dealing with something, but because I think it was seen as too late in the pitch clock, it does not count. And a hit by pitch will send him to first. Warwick into the contest, a 3.52 ERA for Warwick. Does have the only save of the season for this Voyagers squad. As you take a look back at it here, the hit by pitch. Just hit him on the back of that knee. Now J.D. McLaughlin sees a first pitch upstairs. 1 ball, 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. He's one triple. That does. I don't know. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 pitch in. Swung on, sky high fly to right center field. The cat 1. Logan Beard up. Beard's 0 for 3. This game that we've really seen before. I mean, I guess you could say that Billings game on Saturday night, but I don't know. Offense scouts have been spectacular. First, let's get with Ash on first. 2-0. Over the plate by Warwick. Kevin Warwick, a returning Voyager. Huntington, second year in pro ball for Warwick after last year's debut season with this Voyager squad. Did he go? No. Not even close. Count goes to 3-1. Warm-ups going on in the pen once again. For the and on a 3-1 pitch, Beard watches one go. Into the zone, it is 3-2, full count. The 3-2, 1 out pitch. Sepp swung on by, got on the center fielder, will come over and they'll watch it drop. Beard has himself a single. Bermuda. Both gave way to the center fielder. Thomas hot. As close to it wanted. Work 4-year career at Lock Haven University, Division II school. In Pennsylvania. Maskels. Pennsylvania proper, 120-pound right hand. 2 summers in the New York Collegiate League with the Cortland Crush. Another called strike, and the count goes to 1-2. Warm-ups going on in the Range Rider pen. Looks like the day's done for Chris Canada. Up and down appearance out of the pen for Canada. 1-2 pitch. Coming home. It's a ball downstairs, 2-2. Hit on the second. They will flip for one. The throw is not in time at first. Beating it out on that slow roller. Good job by Garner. That's what he's going to give you pretty much every time. Jake Millen. This feels with 2 on like a moment. And if Millen can find that long ball that he has been apt to find thrice already this season, then it would maybe be enough. First pitch. This is the zone. The count goes to 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-1. Paddleheads got another win in Ogden, 13-5, as that's called a ball. Yeah, it's upstairs. Count goes to 2-1. Millen 1 for 3 with a 2-run. If he is able to connect with one, this game kind of has renewed life. Swing and a miss as he tried to. Count goes to 2-2. Warwick versus 2 top pitch here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ashworth on third and Garner on first. All the way to the backstop. It was a fortuitous bounce. Wild pitch. Move. To second. There's a whirl in 1. Range Rider 10-3 Great Falls.
Numbness and tingling in the hand can make you lose your grip. Hi, I'm Dr. Nate Fogel. I'm an orthopedic surgeon and hand specialist here at Logan Health. Repetitive actions can lead to a condition called carpal tunnel. Left untreated, these symptoms can interfere with your daily life. Our fellowship-trained hand surgeons offer patient-specific care to help you regain control. Here's to getting a grip on life.
Welcome to Magoo & Company, a third-generation family-owned business nestled in the heart of downtown Whitefish. We offer a dazzling array of diamonds, ethically sourced Montana sapphires, and captivating custom designs that capture the essence of Montana's natural beauty. From jewelry design and appraisals to cleaning, repairs, and gemologist consulting, your satisfaction is our priority. Experience the magic of Magoo & Company and discover the perfect piece to celebrate life's special moments.
Welcome back. Top of the 8th inning. It's Will Maynard to the bump for the Glacier Range Riders. Maynard stepping in. Fresh haircut for the right-hander. Originally from Texas. Houston, to be specific. As Will Rogers steps up to the plate. 3 for 4 today, Will Rogers. This one out to right center field. And falling for extra bases for Rogers. Good job to get to it quickly by McLaughlin. And 1 pitch, a double. Off of Maynard. Maynard's had an adventurous couple appearances. including having to open the game on Wednesday night in Great Falls, where he allowed 2 runs in big part because he couldn't find the strike zone in the first inning. Then he had a nice 1-2-3 second. And then he had an appearance in Billings where he allowed 8 unearned runs, thanks to the defense and all committing, or the entirety of the infield, and J.D. McLaughlin all committing an error in a single frame. First pitch pushes the count to 1-1. One ball, one strike, no outs. Top of the 8th inning, Rogers on second. Downstairs, it's 2-1. Tommy Specht is 2 for 3 tonight. He's got himself a single, a triple, and a walk. You see those ominous storm clouds? Count goes to 2-2. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. One out, top of the 8th inning here. Rogers on second base. Ethan Ott now the new batter. Ott is 2 for 4. Single and a double for Ott. Maynard a long stare at Rogers. And up and in it goes. Count goes to 1-0. Maynard, stint in the Dodgers organization before heading up here to Glacier, the 1-0. And it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out, 10-3, Great Falls. First Range Riders this year is a swing and a miss from Ott, makes it 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, down low. 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's ball 4 and a walk given to Ott. Trey Cruz now stepping in. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Lightning is definitely closing in on us. It's not within the radius to stop play, clearly, because it certainly does. Some flashes. Count goes to 1-1. 10-3 the score line here. 1 ball, 1. The 8th. Cleared up and over our heads. It's 1-2. Red Pocket Mobiles with a 4-2 lead over Yuba Sutter right now. Closing in just a couple of innings away from their first win. The Mobiles started this season 0-8. That's where they stand right now against Yuba. The 1-2 pitch into Trey Cruz. Down near the shoe top. And we go to 2-2. 8th. Call. Looked at it. Zone. And comes Kyle Schmack, who is 3. One of the only guys really got it. He does have a walk, but that's it for Schmack. 2 outs. Top of the 8th inning. This one hit and just beyond Logan Beard. Base knock, green light to send Rogers home. The throw will come into second. Relay nearly gets the runner as an error will advance back to second, an RBI single, and then an E, I'm presuming for Garner not catching it. As you see a look back at it here, you see the relay. Beard turned and yeah, that one just went off the glove pretty clean of Garner. Probably should have caught that one. Can't attribute that to Beard. So an E5 as I think the ball game was just called. Umpire, and I think this is lightning in the area, and we are at least on pause. I don't think they called it yet, but it does feel like something where they maybe could call it. I don't know if either side would be too upset. I'm going to stay with you here as we try and figure this out. Conversations right now having around head umpire, crew chief Tony Prater. Still your situation. Conversation is still continuing. We were delayed by about an hour to start in this contest, and now just past the 10 o'clock hour, obviously Lightning playing a clear factor in this game. Thanks to knocking our power out, or knocking our internet out, due to the lightning and thunder rumbling overhead. Never easy to get in a game here in week 1. That's what it kind of seems like. Conversation's still going on the mound, and we'll see exactly what the outcome of this is. Crew chief Tony Prater talking to Sean Repe right now. I'm just trying to wait for reactions from this Voyagers dugout to see how they feel about whatever's being told. As the clouds are really starting to light up above us right now. And we'll see what the sides do at this point. It looks like we're just going to pause into a weather delay, or our guys going to start grabbing their stuff. looks like guys are heading towards the locker room. We're still going to take a quick break. I'll get some clarification on the situation and figure out if we're still playing ball. Do not leave us completely. I'll be back very shortly with an update. In current not have enough for you. There's right now trailing this one 11-3. I do believe that stats will go retroactive to the end of the 7th inning if this game does get called. But that's a thing to worry about at a later moment. Range Riders, whether it's a 10-3 loss or an 11-3 loss, it does feel like a decent chance that this game gets called here. Guys have cleared out, but some guys have left their stuff. So I don't think we are in a full delay right now. As you see, great work by our cameraman. I think that's Zach probably out there trying to shoot the sky lighting up. We are not lying to you. It is stormy overhead here in the Flathead Valley. Kyle RBI single right before, and again, it's 11-3 here as we're in a pause due to the weather. Look around the league where nearly every game is final, at least of the other 5 games, 3 are. Okay, so not nearly every game. Paddleheads beat the Raptors by a score of 13-5. The Mustangs beat the Chuckers 15-7. Boise beats Modesto 7-6. So Boise will be at least 1 game back of the Range Riders, but probably will go into a tie with the Range Riders if this game gets cemented as a 7-inning contest. And Long Beach up 6-5 on the Ballers. And how about those Red Pocket Mobiles? Right now, in the bottom of the 7th, the Mobiles have a 5-2 lead on the Yuba Sutter Freebirds. It is very likely the first win of the season coming for Red Pocket. A 3-run top of the 7th inning. And maybe, just maybe, it is a chance for the Mobiles to win their first contest of the year. We're in a weather delay. Until I get an update, I will sign. Well, I'm not going to sign off. I'm just going to not talk to you for a while as we are in a weather delay. And the Range Riders trail 11-3, how the scoreboard stands right now. We're in a weather delay. I'll give you an update when I get one. Yeah. Did the Voyagers really win? The Red Pocket Mobiles are about to win. Did you see that? They're up 5-2.
Oh my God. Who are they playing?
Yep, don't want to miss the bus.
That would be unfortunate.
It would be. Listen, my first rule that I was taught when I got into summer ball was try and keep yourself out of Hey, folks, from what I'm here, excuse me, from what I'm hearing, it seems like this game has been officially called. It looks like staff. 3 Range Riders fall in this one. Their first loss to Great Falls in this 2026 campaign. Range Riders have a 2-1 series edge still and 3 more games to play from the Flathead Valley. We'll come back at you tomorrow night, 7:05 p.m. right here on the broadcast. Until then, we appreciate you listening and tuning in throughout this wonky game, the delayed start, the lightning finish, and all. And again, we'll talk to you tomorrow night at 7:05. Until next time, we hope you have a great rest of your evening and stay safe out there. Range Riders fall in this one 10-3.